Wafi bona choge biafra rokobore amako karia mano urawo. Wafi bona choge biafra rokobore karia mano urawo. Wafi bona choge biafra rokobore amako karia mano urawo. Wafi bona choge biafra rokobore kare mano imanariga dinta jarabia ngene buge boya we manariga dinta jarabia ngene buge boya ogano chure aso coach betena bagati tinno Ogago chere asa coach, but no baget it in
Hey, let me put the link because I started a bit early and this is going to be very Hold on, guys, I'm going to appreciate you all. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Please share. All right. These are very interesting times, believe me. All right, thank you for joining me. We don't have much time. All protocol observed. The house is already full. We have Evan Ike, Akwenwebe, John Deem, Cheka Benson, Lars Benzico, Chamak, Ayaoba, Agboku, Salasi, Gabriel, Isaac, Ejike Obiezwe, Ngozi Emmanuel. Wow, it's a full house. Charles Uja, Ononiwu Obonaya, Beast from the East. Igwe Cristiano, I love that name. I love when I say Igwe Cristiano. I love you, brother. Afro Cultural Okafor Chijioke, Lars Benzico. I love you guys. I just love that name. Uche Wabosi, Chibuzo Michael. Yes, who else is there? Chimak is here. Ike Dyke is here. Margaret Jogwa, precious sister. Lolo Ego Ibo is here. My own Isi Izuchi. I love you, brother. You know that. I love you. Pastor Franco. All right, that's my boss. You know, he's making fun of me. He said every time I'm at war. My boss. I wish I would have drawn him here. He's about 73 years old, and he's a pastor. I wish I could draw him here so that I will come and greet you guys. He said every day now they fight. All right. Godwin Oyekachi, Paul Ndubuisi, Chuku Jeku, I see you. Igwe Cristiano, Estambanefo, that my people be this. Lolo Ego Ibo, Lolo. You may not understand how special this Lolo is. I call her mommy. Mommy, there are some people here that I have their personal contact. Mommy, when I call mommy, she will answer me. Mommy, mommy, I gotta go. Mommy, I love you, mommy. I really love you. You are such a precious mommy. Mommy, indeed. There are so many of them that are so caring, and I do not take them for granted. Helen, my dear Helen, my own sister. What's my beloved sister's name? I'm going to remember. There's so many of my people here. No, so Christopher, Charity John, Samuel Otoyo, Kennedy. Oh, Christ, it is a full house. Joseph, Charity, EC, Ifeanyi Naji. Oh, Ifeanyi, I call him Pastor Ifeanyi. Calibia, Helen. Oh, that is when I tell you I love them. Worry sister. These people, yeah. They are just there to my heart. Namdi, believe you me, or Roblox. No, so you can be like, say, I don't leave my program now. I can't greet my family. Worry, oh my goodness me. Namdi, who be this? EKDK, yes, Emmanuel. Nabuike Peter, I see you, Emmanuel Chibika, Dereleleko, Chris Ike, hey Chineke Meremebero, Dera Victor, Caro Miguel, yes, Sonny. Beloved, this program I have this afternoon is very important. Right before Donald Trump, Maria, right before Donald Trump took over the White House, there were so many stories that were told. So many. Donald Trump tried to steal election. Donald Trump is a rapist. Donald Trump is a racist. Donald Trump is this. Donald Trump will destroy the world. Donald Trump is evil. Many things were said about Donald Trump. And so many people believed it. It's not because they hate Donald Trump. It's because they are so sticked to the what do you call this global media rooms like CNN, Fox News, Al Jazeera, MSCBC? What's their name? These other ones in America. People are obvious. I think Triple M. I see. So they believed all those stories. But do you know what? Now, after 4 years of believing those nonsense, now our beloved Mazi Elon Musk, he took the chance. It's not as if Elon Musk likes Twitter or likes to enter into the media. He took the chance. For us to correct this evil narrative, I have to take a very giant step. Let me buy this media house and begin to correct the narrative so that people will be able to say the truth. Not because I want to stand with Trump, but so that people will be able to express themselves. Because on every other media, people were being horned. Anything you say, they will say, will fast track it, is a lie. They will block your account, they seize your account. Facebook were in on it. Unfortunately, even Google was in on it. Even during this election, do you know, if you want to Google and say, where can I vote for Donald Trump? You will not see it in Google. But where can I vote for Kamala Harris? They will give you the place, they will give you the address, they will give you the location. The hatred and the propaganda was too much. But at the end of the day, people saw that all those things that they were saying were all lies. They were all being brainwashed. The same thing with our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. Now, why do I have the link here? I want you people to come in and remind everyone that is watching us this afternoon all the names they have called our Prime Minister. He's a one Nigerianist. He's a Fulani man. He is not working with Mazen Namdekano. He has his personal interest. He's a thief. He's a scammer. Everything, all the hulabaloo about Simon Ekpa. He's this, he's that, he's a Fulani, he's evil, he's a criminal, he's working for Fulani, he's not a Biafran, he's not an Igbo man. Everything they have told you about the Prime Minister. Now, can't you see that it is all wash? Propaganda. Brainwash, lie, just to take you out of the way of truth and keep you on the road to perdition. Enemies of righteousness, enemies of freedom, enemies of light. They invest everything. They invest money, they invest their life, they invest their time to deceive as many that they can deceive. And you know why they go far? Because the world itself is an evil place. The world is full of evil. But what I have for you today is, now that you have seen how evil it is, and their propaganda and their wash, how long will you continue to believe those lies? Now, today, every day you go on the Twitter handle of our Prime Minister, you will see his confrontation against Nigeria, his brutal engagement against the evil entity called the Zoological Republic. Every day, he is always standing on the side of truth, on the side of justice. And he didn't start it today. Even when he was on the side of Nigeria, he was brutally confronting them to stop their marginalizing of Umu Igbo. And the way he discovered that Nigeria, you cannot get saved inside Nigeria, he bolted out and joined the machine of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to get the job done. And today, there are so many that are still believing in the wash propaganda. He's not a Biafran. He's a Nigerian. Tinubu paid him 227 million. He's this. He's working with Devil Mai. He's working with Ekpa. He's working with Hope who's on the. Hey! Now that you know, how long will you remain in that valley of decision? Or do you now want to, even though you are now convinced that everything they have told you without evidence, that they are all hulabaloo, they are all wash, will you now, because of shame, die inside that evil that they lied to you? Americans, they decided and said, no way, we will never believe all these lies they have lied about Donald Trump. He's a good man. He's the one that has the interest of Americans at heart. The definition of what God created is a man and a woman. But these other people, they want you to know that, believe that from birth, there may be a mistake. If you are born as a man, you can be wearing a man's body, but inside of you, you are a woman. You can be wearing a human being body, but inside of you are a cat, you are a dog. What kind of a diabolic, demonic ideas that were being born into our children? And Donald Trump said, even if this is the last thing I will do in this world, I will change the narrative. The same way Simon Ekpa said, if this is the last thing I will do in this world, I will change the narrative. Propaganda let loose everywhere. Go after him. Continue. 500,000 media warrior. Oh yeah, go after him. Nigerian government, go after him. Tinubu, go after him. Stop him. Everything they try to do to stop everything he was doing for your own interest. How long will you believe in all those propaganda? Now that you see that they were all wash. There are people in my room, there are so many things I may not remember. Remind them what they have called our Prime Minister, the names they have called him, the titles they gave him. That was not his own. He believed in the interest of the freedom of his people. He loved Umu Chineke, Biafrans. And he said, I will rather die than allow this thing to succeed against my people, the Biafran people. The same way Donald Trump defeated evil, the same way Simon Ekpa will defeat the evil called Nigeria. Believe you me. So if you are still staying in that valley, believing in those propaganda, believing in those wash, you are going to die there. You will die there. Honestly speaking, you will die there. Now, I am going to give you the microphone. Beast from the east, beast from the south. You have it. Please take 3 minutes of your time.
Biafra. I'm in a kind of a noisy place, but I'll just quickly, yes, all protocol must be observed. Much respect to my able leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus Christ of my time. And I salute my able Prime Minister for his good works. I say, may his days be long. Yes, they have called our Prime Minister sorry, some names that when I think about those names, I just laugh, and I laugh at their stupidity, because these people don't know what is coming for them. And I know that there are a lot of genuine people that are in this struggle that are still following those ifus. You have to retrace your step, because it will get to a point you will become an endangered species in the midst of your brothers. Even the person that is close to you, your brother, will take you down. A time like that is coming, because we are fanatic about Biafra. They called him dwarf. They called him a Fulani man. They called him what again? What is that one again?
Ekperima, a nobody. That thing in Finland.
Nobody. A small boy. Nothing. uh,
And you know what funny thing? He would just laugh over it. And then he came to a point, he told them that it doesn't matter what you call me. What will matter is what you will call me after I bring Biafra, after Biafra comes. That's the only thing that matters. So that means all the propaganda, because he still loves those people calling him that name, he said, don't worry, just continue to call me. But the only important thing is what you will call me after you find out that all these things you are doing, they are all lies and wash.
I have this for them. Listen very good. You see that Prime Minister you're seeing? He's going to be your end, he has told you. And this is a confirmation. He is going to be your end. And we are going to make that happen. We are over 150 million. We are all over the world. There is nowhere you can hide. We'll smoke you out. We are going to smoke you out and deal with you decisively. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Beast from the South. Thank you so much for that time. I appreciate you. All right, let's take Obieze. Obieze, the propaganda. But at the end of the day, you will see that there's no evidence, there's no truth in anything they're saying, and this man is still solidly going against the zoo. His target is Nigeria, to cripple Nigeria, to end Nigeria. Everything that happens to Nigeria makes them lose their integrity. He will bring it on them. And yet, some of these people will say Nigeria is not good. But the person that is giving Nigeria the woto, you are calling him that he is working for Nigeria. The one that is actually giving Nigeria the shaking, you are calling him that Nigeria employed him. Like, seriously? Obieze, please take your time.
Pastor Vam. Am I coming out?
I hear you.
Pastor Vam.
I hear you.
Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka chi Biafra na-eme. Oh hey Biafra,
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 almost hey Biafra.
Pastor Vam. Ndị be anyị sị na amaghị m ebe m ga-ebido. Amaghị m ebe m ga-ebido. Ị ghọtara?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Biafran time. There are so many things to talk about.
Yes.
And first of all, American election. We will talk about American election. There are so many phases of American election. We will talk about it December 2nd. Even after December 2nd, there are so many lessons to learn from American election, because we are on ground. You understand? We are on ground. I voted a week before the election.
Am I? We lost you. We lost you.
Am I still coming out?
Okay, you're coming out. Yeah.
Am I still? Yeah. Yeah, there's a call that is coming to my phone. You know, we are just working on this. Is 6:04 a.m. in my in my own side. Yeah.
Wow.
So there's so many phases of American election. Number one, if I may start, it's a very big lesson for we Biafrans. What happened in the American election was the indigenes of the America took their country by themselves. They took their country back. That is America first. They don't want to listen. Donald Trump is a criminal. The Kamala Harris is a Michael AJ Michael. They don't want to know. They don't want to hear. What they want to hear is America first. All of them went to the pool. All of them. The election was free and fair. The most fairest election in American history. It's what I'm telling you. There's no crime. The only thing you just hear is, oh, there is a bomb alert somewhere, and they just suspend the election for some hours. If the election is supposed to close by 7 p.m., if they waste 2 hours, they will add that 2 hours ahead. The election will close 9 p.m. If it's supposed to be closed by 7 and they spend 3 hours, the election will end 10 p.m. That was only the issue they have in some places and in some states. And the American election, they don't have Yakub Mahmoud in America. They don't have it.
You have 2 more minutes. Yeah, they don't
have Mahmoud Yakubu as a INEC election officer general. No. American election is state by state, local government by local government, county by county, and all those secretary of state. It's not by appointment. It's not that Biden appoints them. It's by election. You have to campaign, and they have to vote you county by county, state by state. That is
now, how do we replicate it for Biafra? What are Biafrans waiting for? We want to take Biafra back from the enemies of Biafra. And the people, they are buying Biafrans to stop Biafra. The real Biafrans are the ones you see today. When they blackmail our prime minister and call him all manner of names, they are standing behind him, standing behind Masin Namdekanu, sitting at home when they called upon to start home, doing the needful when they are called to do the needful, joining and standing with the Biafra Liberation Army when there is need to do so. We are going to take Biafra back, just the way Americans took America back. One day, lay emphasis on that in the next 60 seconds.
What we have to do is Biafra first. We have to take our freedom by ourselves. We are not going to be waiting for Donald Trump to come and help us. No. We have to help ourselves. Bible says that heaven help those who help themselves. We cannot go and fold our hand and say, "Oh, America, come and help us. America, come and help us." Are you the one that helped America to take back their country in this election?
One day, if we formidably join hands together, we are well over 80 million of us. There is nowhere in that zoo anybody, whether they are Fulani, Hausa, or Yoruba, that would, even if they join together, we force together as one united Biafra. I'm telling you, we crush everything that stands on our way. We are taking Biafra back.
Yeah, so Biafra, we are the person that is holding ourselves. Nigeria is not holding us.
At all.
British is not holding us.
Hey,
it's we that is holding ourselves because we are not united. United we stand, divided we fall. If we come together the way we are coming together right now, because we are coming together. Yeah, this is
exactly.
And we are not going back. The way America is saying, we are not going back. We are not going back. We have to take our country by force, by fire. Whether rain, sun, Biafra is here. December 2nd is the way forward. And what we need is for all of us to come together and support the Biafra government in exile. Go to the website on your private time, even in your toilet, even in your kitchen. Just go to your Google, type Biafra Republic Government, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate, and drop the support on your own private time. Nobody knows whether you pay or you didn't pay. It's on your own private. Take the receipt and keep it in case, because there's time. they will ask you, what did you do to support this freedom?
Exactly.
You show your evidence by showing your receipt of payment. So you don't need anybody to push you. This is here we hear in the middle why. Here we hear in the middle why. You don't need anybody to force you. Freedom is for everybody. It's not for our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa or for Nnamdi Kanu. It's for all of us, for our own children. Yes. So my people, my brother, the sick and all in
Thank you so much, Obieze. Thank you so much. This is another hardcore. Let me tell you, brothers. Let me tell you, sisters. Let me tell you, everyone. You have heard all the propaganda, all this Hulabaloo, and now you look at it. The only person you can see that is evidently representing your interest is that same person they have ganged up against. Americans saw it, that the only person representing their interest is the person they ganged up against. They want to silence him everywhere. The same thing with Prime Minister. They want to silence him everywhere. But it is the Almighty God that positioned him in Finland to make sure that at a time like this, no plan, no effort to drag him out and smoke him out. Like Asari is bragging, he smoked Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out. No effort to smoke him out will ever succeed until Biafra is restored. We have a gigantic dragon ahead of us. Let's support him and let's get the job done. Thank you. Ifeanyi Ugweze, please grab the mic and give us your own submission.
Yeah, good afternoon, I hope I'm coming out loud.
Loud and clear, you have 3 minutes.
Okay, good afternoon, all your friends listening to me. I would like to take you a little bit to another dimension of this issue entirely. And about the name calling, at least I can categorically tell you that we all contributed to make everything they are doing look so useless. Because whenever they bring out name, they call him Ekpa. If you go to Twitter, go to Facebook, you will see Ekpa everywhere. People were answering Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. So we accepted the name, we adopted the name. As it stands now, about the place we are talking about, do you know that these people are getting tired of attacking Simon? They are getting tired of attacking him. Rather, many of them are going back now, attacking Nnamdi Kanu. I was following one program today. One lady was very serious there, just writing nonsense, telling the guy he should go, that Nnamdi Kanu was a liar. He used to lie a lot. He do this, he do that. He followed one woman in Imo State. It was just there. They are now tired. This person is still IPOB Nigerian company member, of which we know very well.
Yeah, we're losing your mic. We're losing your mic.
You know, when this... Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Drop your submission.
Okay,
go ahead,
okay.
You have the last 1 minute.
Okay. When everything started, we are saying that this stuff, our liberation is spiritual. Some people did not understand. 2020, when Donald Trump lost election, many of our people were crying, wow, this man that we were hoping on, this and that. They did not know that there was something that God was projecting, because they knew as of that 2020, we were not ready yet. Biafra has not organized anything on ground. There was nothing on ground to hold hand on it. And that is why God have to take this man out, because he's going to be there when we get Biafra. He have to take him out for that 4 years. Getting to this time that Biafra has settled down, everything is on place, everything has been organized. He has brought him back. The way and manner, the way this young man come back to that seat in America, even the ones sitting there are confused. They are baffled. They never expected anything in their life to be this kind way. But this is Lord's doing. That is why most of the time, people that knows this struggle will always tell you, this our struggle is more spiritual than physical. Now we have gotten to a level that we have a government, we have everything in place. We are going to redeclare Biafra come this December. And after redeclaring, the next month, Donald Trump will be there on the seat. So whatever we are going to do, the backup of Donald Trump will be there for us. You understand? This thing is Lord's doing. It's not by it's not what of ordinary eye, what ordinary eye can comprehend. You understand?
Wow.
It's not
Wow.
it's not by man's power. It's by the grace of the Lord of Chukwu Kabiama.
Thank
And
you.
again, please, I have
Your time
I
is up.
dropped an important message for you. Please, after the
Okay.
program,
I will attend to
check
it.
on it,
I will
please.
attend to it.
Eh?
I will attend to it, but that will be in the evening. That will be in the evening. I will
Oh,
attend to it. Thank
but
you very
it's
much.
very important. Serious.
Call me in the evening. Call me in the evening so to remind me.
I
Call me
have
to
dropped
remind
the
me.
message. I dropped it
Call me
on
to
message.
remind me. Call me to remind me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Bless you. Bless you. Call me to remind me. It's very important you do. All right. You understand? This our brother went another dimension, which was very important. There was nothing on ground. First, I want to appreciate you, Mazio Bieza. Thank you so much for all your support. I really do not take it for granted. Thank you so much. We were not ready, but now you can see how ready we are. And the truth that our brother was saying here is sacrosanct. And the fact that many of our people were asking Ekperima, talking Ekperima, it is just to make them know that no matter what you call him, it doesn't perturb us. We do not care. If you like, don't you see our prime minister, when they share their nonsense propaganda, he will share it for them to make them know that those things are not what matters. They are not what will stop him. Because the people that want to know the truth, we go into the truth and find out. And with the effect of what we are doing on ground and the results we are having, every propaganda and every lie they say, when people don't investigate and see the truth, they now become stupid and useless. I'm telling you the truth. Now, divine Precious, please grab the mic. You have 3 minutes. Please make it count.
Good morning, my honorable Pastor Vam.
Welcome.
And my fellow Biafrans, I greet. In fact, the song that is in my mouth is just Biafra merigo, anyị merigo, ekene dịrị na onye nyere anyị mmeri. Ekene dịrị Chukwu Okike Abiama, who has given us victory. Because if anybody is not seeing it, I don't know. You asked us questions about the name that we have been hearing people saying about our PM. That thing in Finland that is doing marvelously. That midget that is the only holy man, the holy man of the holiest. That what is it again? And so on. is numerable. In fact, if you start counting it, our history will be very interesting. It will be very, very interesting. Yes. People would like to read it. People would like to understand what we have passed through. And from my brother that just said this feeling of Donald Trump that last election, yes, God is a master planner. I used to tell people that this thing is a part of, because had it been that this thing happened, people would have said, it's not all that brought our freedom. It's not all. If not for this US, we wouldn't have reached to this far. But have you seen what God have done to us? Because He wants to train us in a hard way so that we be unbreakable. Because this nation that is coming will be unbreakable. Wow. We will rule the whole world. The people are not yet understanding it. When everything will happen, you will begin to understand it. I could still remember when they kidnapped our leader, and Biafra United said somewhere in his program one time that that another man have emerged that is more powerful, that is far powerful than I was in my mind. Yeah, who is that person? That listen, this time, Biafrans, even worse than Simon are just hiding behind. You don't know them. We have innumerous more than Simon that is just waiting to see what is when our nation will be declared. You will see what you have never seen in your life. Our PM have even said it, that even this Finland convention that we are going, that you will see personality that will marvel you. It will give you a little sign of what our nation will look like. I feel like we don't have more time, but just to tell us that if you are a Biafran, congratulations. Continue to rejoice. Dance every day. We have win. Airborne.
Airborne. Anye meriwo. Anye meriwo. Ekele dirina. Onye nyere anyị mmeri. That was a good one. I love that. Thank you so much, Divine. Triple M, please grab the mic. You have 3 minutes. Please make it count. Triple M, unmute yourself if you can do that, please. Triple M doesn't seem to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm here, brother. I'm looking for my cursor. Sorry about that, my brother.
All right. you know, because of time. Go ahead, grab it.
Imela ekele dịrị gị imela onye nyere anyị ikpa imela dadi ekele dịrị gị imela Chineke kpọsara Simon imela ekele dịrị gị imela. Honestly, Pastor Van, I think this afternoon I greet my fellow Biafrans all over the world. You know, I don't have much to say because what I see when I look around our Prime Minister, what I see is grace. 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 From beginning to the end. Grace. Grace. You know, I always shed tears whenever I looked around him. And see the tremendous victories around him. None of movement that he made that normally hit a brick stone. It always be an open door. Success. Honestly, it is only a fool that don't see what is on the line, that don't see what is happening. Because you cannot even tell a blind man that there is no salt in the soup. Even the oil that they predict that you can be able to tell, brother. If a blind man knows the soup that contains oil. Now everything is clear. Like our brother said, during the time of Trump, and they push him out. God was on a mysterious way. You know, for that thing to happen at that moment, because all our hope, all our mind was on Trump. But God said our victory will not come from human beings. It is it is in our power to fight for our victory. With it, when you start doing something, then people around you will now support you. They are not
exactly. You have 1.5 minutes more, please.
Yeah. So that is exactly what happened that moment. God took our mind away from that. And you know, it pains me a lot whenever Christians, more especially the Nigerian Christians, they will keep praying for something that they desire from God. When God shows them the way, you see them stupidly looking in the other way around. Our PM is a prayer answer for the Biafrans. But look at the Christians in Biafra land, how they are sheepishly misbehaving and don't know what. Thank God. Though our leader man already said, he said, if not God that called him for this, he would have taken out of this struggle. That same thing also amount to our PM. Because can you imagine?
Thank you.
You just sorry. No, please. You as a human being, there is something that will tell you will get upset and get out of that place. But our PM, it doesn't matter what they say. He will help them to share the propaganda. Oh my goodness. We are blessed. We are blessed with our people. We are blessed. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Triple M. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And there's something you must know before I give the last person. Onye and Emma, you came in very late. Maybe next program you will join us. You came in very, very late. And there is one other thing you must know. There is one tendency between Donald Trump and our Prime Minister. Donald Trump is a good guy, no doubt. I'm going to play that video. That's why I cannot give chance to the next person, to the other person that was in the room. And you understand that the same way Donald Trump have attached himself to the core principles of God and the core principles of creation, the same way our Prime Minister have done. And that is what unites them together. The good guy and the good guy. As Donald Trump is the finisher for America, our Prime Minister is the finisher for Biafra. Christ Ike, please use your 3 minutes and let me end this program. Thank you very much. Grab it.
Yeah, Pastor Van.
Thank you.
Good afternoon from here.
You're welcome.
You know, sometimes when I look into this struggle, I feel happy, I feel sad at times.
Go straight to the point, please. You have a short time so that I'll play a video.
So, in all of these things, God have his own way. And there is no way the way of man can ever be the way of God. God will continue to be God. There is no Jupiter that will make a man to be God or to determined for God. When God plans his things, he plans it excellently. So in this struggle, the only thing I believe is that by end of the day, we are entering that promised land. Because even when they said there is no good thing coming out of Israel, what later happened? Because people thought they read Bible, but I don't know how they read their own Bible. So I so appreciate God upon the life of our PM. Indeed, God really bring him up on this job. So I don't need to waste much of the time. Upon your life, I also thank God upon your life that even give you that courage to be doing what you are doing. Just keep it up. By the end of the day, you see where we end up. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris Ike. Thank you very much, Biafrans. Let's do this. Listen to the good guy in America versus the good guy in Biafra land. Listen to Donald Trump. What makes him the good guy?
The left-wing gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional.
Oh no! Why this thing no agree play? Why this thing no agree play? Because of what? Why no agree play? Before I leave here, I must play that. I must play this video. I must play them. I must play this video. My line has always been good. I don't know why this one now is acting funny. Donald Trump gave his call. These are the things that actually cemented him in the heart of every American to know that, look, indeed, Donald Trump is the good guy. And then if they miss him, then they have missed their freedom forever. If they miss him, they know that they have missed what? Their freedom forever, and they will never try whatever it will take. They were ready to do it to make sure the good guy for America comes and gives them that particular, freedom that they need. The enemy had come to steal, to kill, and to destroy, but the good guy came that they might have life and have it more abundantly. Now, what about this? Let's go there. Oh my goodness me, let's go there. Let me bring it now. Okay, let's see. Let me bring it now. I know you may have listened to the video on my PM's Twitter handle, but I want to play it from here. Let's do this.
The left-wing gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination. and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much.
Under my leadership, this madness will end. The good guy. And under the leadership of our Prime Minister, the madness of zoo, the madness of impunity of the zoo has come to an end. The good guy versus the good guy. My time, I thought it was long, but I come out that the time eventually was short and not enough to do everything I wanted to do. But all the same, we'll be back. We'll continue this narrative. Just like Obieze said, we'll continue to talk about it until December 2nd, as our own chapter will begin. Airborne. Raphael Chamaka Jere here, Pastor Van Van Van. Please share this message and let it go viral. Let our Prime Minister know that over 80 million Biafrans and more, even friends of Biafra, are with him. Now that we know that everything they have said about you, Prime Minister, is all boo-boo yaya, hulabaloo, wash, brainwash, we are now standing solidly with you, behind you, and together with you, we win. Airborne. There's another video I will play, but that will be in the evening. We are ready. We are ready for all this. I am Van Van Van. Airborne. We are the good guys. We are the good guys, and we must win. Yes, we must win. Believe you me, we must win.
People don't know what is coming, do they? They have no idea. I feel sorry for the zoo. They have no idea. Any day that all of you gang up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed.
Malona maybe Akoda Balade, Channel so mola Bobby Kabanketi, you love drop a man funny. Before you call, you consider about the road to Jolava Johnny. Oh, Bello Lacha, Yeman need to put Bocha. That was the alumina Chimolu, Ogemulu up and Buchekewa. So the Dasilana, Neman Watamontelocha. Rising sun and shine, if I have one on the car, overlooking now. You got no Alkai, you got no Alkai, you got no Alkai. Metrolia, you got no Potwai, you got no Potwai, you got no Potwai. Overlooking one, you got no Alkai, you got no Alkai, you got no Alkai. I know how I'm up with that. You got no potwai. You got no potwai. You got no potwai. Hustle go pay, money go there. Mwano kwilu day by day. Aya taga ofu seka ge, but I'm on victory on the way. And them a koja. Share the wine me ni aloba. Oyo dinaka be para. Olutema kampata yo kwankusa. No retreat, no surrender, no stretch until we take over. Can't say kwado, so chuguma. Ida nunta wageba. Soon you gonna divide. Boys are the otherwise. If you my me at twice, if you ditch a boom when grace I ride. Overlooking now, you got no Alkai, You got no alkai, you got no alkai. Me cholia, you got no potwai. You got no potwai, you got no potwai. Obelo ge wande, you got no alkai. You got no alkai, you got no alkai. Aina maputa, you got no potwai. You got no potwai, you got no potwai.
Oh yes.